Hello everyone and welcome back to Closet Gaming. Today we're taking a look at HoPiKo, a new speedrun platformer based around twitch reflex jumping from platform to the finish line from LaserDog. The game is available on Steam for €6.99 or a regional equivalent. Let's first take a quick look at a game story. You basically take on a role of a console's antivirus and you're tasked to clear all the consoles of a virus that has enslaved all the HoPiKos that were previously running the consoles. That's it for its story. But to be honest, the game doesn't even need this as its story. If it were presented as a super tight speedrun platformer, it would be just fine. And this is sort of reflected by how the game introduces you to the story. All it does is that it shows you a quick cutscene at the beginning of the game. But now let's look at what you guys are actually interested in. How the game plays. And it does play super well. Each of your moves feels precise and going exactly where you want it to, and when you die, it's your own fault. Well, except for a few levels where you die quickly, unless you immediately start moving, and if you are in them for the first time, you might want to take a second just to look around and assess your options, and they will just kill you. But it is also true that these levels are usually built in a way where you can clearly take only one path to finish them. But the rest of the levels? You can find multiple ways to finish them, cutting those milliseconds of your total time. Sometimes you will see them yourself, and sometimes you will discover them by accident as you misclick in such a way that doesn't kill you, but pushes you more forward in the level than you expected. The levels themselves are divided into 5 small subsections each, making you restart the whole level from scratch if you die in any of them. But that really isn't an issue, as each of these subsections takes literally seconds to finish, sometimes less than 2 seconds if you manage to do them correctly. And what is even more satisfying, all of this is done by using one single button. To be more precise, your left click. You propel yourself using it and you aim using it, after a short time of holding the left mouse button. And the game doesn't need anything more to feel incredibly intense. That's it for the gameplay, and now we could take a quick look at the things that make up the atmosphere of the game. And why not start with the more obvious thing, the graphics. The game is done in a pretty simple manner, mostly using plain geometric shapes to create everything in the game. Some of the enemies do have tentacles, making them look a bit more organic, usually in a very similar way to a bacteria does. Which is sort of funny when you realize you're dealing with a computer virus, not a computer bacteria. People often seem to confuse these two. But what really makes the game graphics shine is its use of color. Not that a game overuses a broad spectrum of color in each level. The exact opposite is the case. Each level uses a single color, and the only thing differentiating between individual parts of the level is the shade of the color and its contrast to the different shades of this color. This aesthetic perfectly fits the idea of being inside a computer. And all of this is topped by the game moving, shaking, and exploding all over the place, adding this sense of need to rush even more than you often actually have to finish the level comfortably. But in this game genre, speedrunners, this is perfect. Secondly, we have the music and sounds of the game. The music is done in a classic chiptune way, and its beat and rhythm only add to the sense of intensity the whole game offers. Throughout your gameplay, as you progress throughout the levels, you will even unlock more and more tracks for yourself. The sounds of you jumping, landing, or exploding are well executed as well, but there is nothing really that special about them. Performance-wise, the game works flawlessly. But that is pretty much expected from a 2D platformer, especially one that wants to tap into speedrunning enthusiasts. I haven't encountered any crashes or bugs throughout my gameplay time. In conclusion, I love this game. It's intense, fun, quick, and can even be played competitively between you and your friends. Though it is a little bit pricey for a genre, I honestly believe it's well worth its price. The control scheme is simple, yet allows for many possible ways to finish the game, and its atmosphere and gameplay just really makes you want to finish that one more level. If you are even the slightest fan of platforming or speedrunners, definitely buy this game. Well, that's it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video, and if you did, please consider liking it and subscribing. And if you didn't, well, dislike it. See you all next time with more gaming content.